Do you want to cook? We went, and we are going to make a solar furnace. Although we must present ourselves to get this grade. So we are Diego Riquelme, Giovanni Donoso, Jose Fernandez, Sofia Moreno, and me, Ricardo Stay. So let's go. To make a solar furnace, the first step is to steal to buy like normal people a satellite dish. Then calculate its area and divide it by 9 centimeters squared. To keep your brain functioning, avoid using ChatGPT. It's just pi times its radius squared divided 9. It's not so hard. Doing this, you're gonna get how many little mirrors you need. Just look at it. It doesn't know that it is going to be used as an Archimedes burning glass. Those papers won't resist its power. Second step, acquire in a proper way a large mirror and carry it into as squares as the last division indicated us with sides of 3 centimeters. It means 9 centimeters squared. Third step, to start the mirror revolution against the papers and food, we must attach them on the parabolic antenna. Thus, each one is going to reflect the solar rays to the focal point. In this way, the mirrors can hit the paper if we put it there, in the focus. Fourth step, but they couldn't use all of their power if they do not reflect all rays to the focus, and this moves through the day. To solutionate this problem, you must make a flexible support. In our case, we use the mechanism incorporated in the satellite dish. Finally, congratulations! You have started the mirror's revolutions against paper. Now you must feed your creation with paper, or lips, or a person, or whatever. Yeah. However, it's time to prove our creation. Just look at that paper being destroyed. It bleeds, and if it bleeds, it can die. The revolution has begun. Now it is time to prove it against water, right? It's funny to hit things. If you want that your solar furnace becomes into a solar furnace, we will need a base to keep stable the gun. There are many ways to make a base, but we decided to use the parabolic antenna itself to make it. That strange base and a beautiful landscape. As you can see, we suffered some problems. Of course, it's not our fault. This is the handiwork of the papers. They wanted vengeance. And anyways, we could end the base. But now we need a base to cook. To do this, we tried to use the parabolic dish arm and metal wire, but the rubrics say that we need to hit 300 milliliters. Help us. We decided to use 4 big sticks and a grate, so we will need 4 sticks of 1 meter every wand. We recommend it for its versatility and mobility. In this way, you must anchor the sticks to the picture you used, or not. If you don't do it, they will have more mobility, and then put the grate on the sticks. And congratulations again, we have finished. But we must still record that Part 2, Recording Information. We are going to do everything for the best grade. If you wanted to learn how to make a solar furnace and anything else, you can go out from here, because it's scientists' time. Firstly, we need to know which objects will we need. A 300 milliliters cup of water, a thermometer, and a timer. You can use your cell phone. When you have stolen both those items, you must put the cup of water on the grate, on the focus of the solar furnace, and order your slave as kindly your friend to keep the thermometer in the water. Every 30 seconds, the friend you love must check the temperature and you will record it. Do it for 2 days without stopping if you want the best results. But if you're lazy like us, do it for how many minutes were we doing it? Let me check our document. Yes, do it for half an hour? Really? I thought we did it for longer. Well, do it for 32 minutes. Well, something important. The first data point must be the water at ambient temperature. Warning, tell your friend he must avoid touching the cup with the thermometer. If he does, the thermometer won't show the correct temperature. I know this torture is hard to deal with, but it becomes beautiful when you make the graph and see the trends, and ascending trends. Our sword furnace works! Just look at it! To conclude this video and to get the best grade, We, as a group, detected many mistakes in this project, like the poor design of our base for the grate or the mirrors, which were too thick and made it harder to attach them to the parabolic antenna. The first issue could be improved by cutting shorter sticks because they were too big and the solar furnace didn't heat as well as it could, no matter what we put on the grate. And to fix the second one, it's as simple as buying thinner mirrors. However, this solar furnace works, and its trend of 1 degree Celsius every 200 seconds seems proper. Although this tendency dropped at 34 and 5 degrees, this can be explained by the change in the ambient temperature. Further, if your results are different from ours, remember that it depends on how much water you heated and the power it reached, which in turn depends on how many mirrors you used, their position relative to the sun, and the weather. Moreover, these solar furnaces, when they are well made, unlike ours, are an excellent option for cooking without electricity. Because the sun's power is so surprising, they can literally reach up to 100 degrees with homemade materials, enough to cook many things. Just imagine yourself in the focus of an industrial solar furnace. You become this baby. As if they weren't enough, they don't produce any carbon emissions. But they present some problems too, because they depend on the weather and the cheaper ones don't fry well by not reaching the right temperature. This project cost 0 pesos, since we already had the materials. We will not take responsibility for decisions exploited in its making. Thank you for listening.